Bombers, number 4, Emmett Beck. Another forward for the Bombers, number 20, Nolan Hogue. And the center for the Bombers, number 21, Cooper Hobson. The Bombers are coached by Brian Langworthy, Zach Keene, and Justin Ellison. The officials for tonight's contest.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome here to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH, as we are bringing you tonight's contest between the Macomb Bombers and the Camp Point Central Panthers. John Burton alongside me down here, Mr. Will Thomas. And we are in the hangar in Macomb. Temperatures are warming up outside. Basketball warming up here. As we're getting the JV tip-off underway here, Camp Point Central will win the tip. It'll be number 10, Cruz Miles, to start with possession for Camp Point. Working the ball around now. Here's Miles in the corner. Drives baseline, pulls it back out. Bounces down low. Kicks it to the top of the key. Drive and kick into the corner. Here's Miles on the drive once again. Might be partially blocked off the side of the backboard. Rebound scooped up by Linebaugh. Trying to push it back the other direction. That pass tipped, but Hobson's right there with it. He'll kick it out for Linebaugh. Now to Allison, top of the key. Swung into the corner for Hogue. 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
2 minutes, that'd be a lot of time gone by.
A lot of time gone by in a short amount of time. That's absolutely right. Shot inside is missed down low. Rebound scooped up by number 34, Evan Walker, on the Panthers side.
Both teams trying to get the offensive feel on the court. Camp Point worked the ball for about 45 seconds in their first possession.
That's a nice skip pass over to Miles in the corner. Missed the runner. That's that's Hobson with the rebound. Linebaugh down low for Hogue. He drives inside, kicks it. Hobson puts a little buy on him. Shot off the backboard is up and good. First 2 points of the game for Cooper Hobson. And he gets the Bombers on the board.
Good move there by Cooper. He felt on his defender with the shoulder. Got the separation, then went right just over top.
Panthers with possession now. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go, working the ball around. Ball swung into the corner for Eichen. Now to the right wing, pump fake drive, trying to dump it back down low for Walker. That pass is stolen away. Beck throws it up the court and throws it out of bounds. Allison tried to track that one down, just couldn't get to it in time.
Camp Point Central there in the last possession, trying to get a little pick and roll for Evan Walker. Walker's got about probably 1.5 to 2 inches on any Bomber on the court right now. See if they try to feed it to him in the post, let him work the little post game.
Yeah, Walker's definitely got a big size advantage there. Here's the steal by Hobson. He goes back the other way. Might have got away with a little travel there. This is a shot on the inside. Nice rebound and extra effort there by number 31. That's working. Whiskerchin able to keep possession with the Panthers. Here's the pull-up mid-range jump shot. That one won't go off the backboard. Walker fighting for it under the basket, and the Bombers come away with it. And Hobson will have it poked away from behind. Had his eyes on the rim and just didn't see the man behind him.
No one was calling out, hey, watch out behind you, watch out behind you. And Walker took full advantage of getting that left hand in there and poking it away and resetting the defense.
5 minutes, 40 seconds. Bombers still up by 2. There's a nice backdoor cut down low for Beck, and he'll put another one off the backboard. Emmett Beck scores 2 for Macomb.
Both possessions that the Bombers have scored on, they've worked it inside, right over Briggs Wickersham. Found success there in the post over the guard.
Here's Miles with it now on the drive. Nice dump off pass down low for number 23. That's Christian Miles. The Miles to Miles connection is good for the Panthers, and that's their first 2 points of the game. Hogue to Linebaugh now on the left wing. Drives inside, trying to bounce it down low for Hobson. Thought maybe the pass was tipped. Linebaugh just threw it out of bounds. Nick Elby will check in for Macomb, number 40. First man up off the bench for the Bombers.
One of 2 freshmen on this JV squad for the Bombers, so big sophomore classes. There's more people on there that I want to count right now.
Here's a steal, pushing it back the other way. Here's Hogue on the attack. Can't get that layup to go. Walker flies in for the rebound, and he'll take it up the court himself. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cruzan Miles, top of the key 3, won't go. Walker offensive rebound, and we'll see who this foul goes on. Looked like Hogue had it clean at the top. Nope, they're going to call it on Hogue. Be his first, team's first. We'll send Walker to the line to shoot a pair.
Now it's already a couple of times that Walker has found success on the offensive glass. Getting a couple loose balls. Hasn't always corralled everything to get the official rebound. But being just active down there is huge.
And he splits a pair at the line. Brings the Panthers within one. 4-3 is the score. Line ball has it for the Bombers. Gets it to the top of the key for Hogue. Gets the screen by Bex. Swings it into the corner for Hobson. He finds a little room to drive. Pump fake there, and he's going to be fouled from behind. And I think Cooper Hobson is going to go to the line here, maybe. Wonder if called it shooting. Another one said it was on the ground. And it looks like we will be shooting. So Hobson will go to the line. That foul went on number 23, Christian Miles. It'll be his first, team's first here in the first quarter. Appreciate everyone taking the time out of their night to join us here. Make sure to get into that live chat. Let us know where you're watching us from, which team you're rooting for, and Hobson knocks down both free throws. Score now reads 6-3 in favor of Macomb, halfway through quarter number one. Miles on the drive, jump pass into the corner, three-pointer on the way for Eichen is no good. Elby scoops up the miss. Hobson trying to dribble through two defenders. He's going to lose it. And then Walker will lose it back on the other end, and Macomb will look to slow things down. Hobson now on the right wing, top of the key, Beck. Over for Hogue, now back to line ball, working against Miles. Dumps it down low for Elby. Elby pump fake, puts the shot up, no good. Beck flies in for the offensive rebound. His putback's no good, and Walker finally secures the miss.
Great looks there from Macomb. Just a quick back-to-back, block-to-block screen. Frees up the ball side, trying to get the entry pass with no underneath help. Had a good look.
Yeah, and you'll see Macomb run that action quite a bit as here's the drive, almost gets the and one there for Miles. They'll run that kind of backdoor screen action a lot, and it's been really successful for this JV squad. They got a lot of players that work well inside. I mean, Hobson, Beck, Hogue, all those kids do well inside. And then, of course, Elby, the first man off the bench, he brings a little more size to this Macomb squad. As Miles will knock down the first free throw. Foul was charged on number 4, Isaac Linebaugh for Macomb. Drake May will check in for the Bombers. And Miles will knock down both free throws. Panthers back within one.
Miles got 4 points here out of the first 5, so obviously he's the offensive go-to, attacking the rim quite well. Got the free throw line, made a layup.
There's a nice pick and roll action down low to Elby. Good finish down low as well. Linebaugh with a pretty pass down low for Elby. Macomb's up 8-5. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in quarter number one. Miles on the drive, gives it back up top for Whiskerchin. Back out to Miles, guarded by Linebaugh. He'll drive inside, puts up the wild shot. That won't go. Hobson with the rebound. Drake May up off the bench. He's going to lose it. Got it poked away from behind by Christian Miles. And the Panthers will take over possession. Here's Whiskerchin. Now up top. That pass almost stolen away. Miles mid-range pull-up. Hard off the back iron. May down with the rebound. Skips ahead for Elby. Nice move there by Elby, but he's going to get charged with the travel. And you'll see number 4 for Macomb, Isaac Linebaugh. He's coming back. He's denying that inbounds pass over for Cruz Miles. He's the only man picking his guy up in the backcourt, definitely trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Linebaugh, nice feed down low to May, and he'll score 2.
Macomb speeding this game up.
Yeah, you see Macomb now up in a full court pressure. First time we've seen that out of them here tonight. And that's going to force the 10-second violation. That's just one of those unforced turnovers here in it. It's a 5-point game, and Macomb's starting to build a little momentum. That could be pretty big here towards the end of the first quarter. Just Just a minute and 45 seconds to go.
Replacing Briggs Wiskirchen.
Number 22, Reed Lash, will check in for the Panthers. Line ball over for Hogue. Hogue gets the screen from Elby, looking to dump it down to him. That pass broken up. Elby's able to stick right with it. Hop step inside, puts the shot up, no good. Might have been partially blocked from behind. We're going to have a jump ball called here under the rim. It'll stay with the Bombers. With the inbound set here. Elby trying to roll back to the rim, couldn't get it to him. They come to the corner for May. He'll bounce about over to the right wing for Hobson. Elby backing his man down, turnaround fader, a little bit long.
Good look there for Elby. He's finding position. You can tell his footwork is there. Just will have the shot will come through more repetition as well as just growing in the basketball game.
Yeah, that's one thing it's really impressive about Elby. You know, he's a big kid, but he's got decent footwork. Even on that move, that sort of Euro step, slow step move that we saw earlier on, they got called for the travel for. You can see, you know, the basketball IQ there, the footwork's there. And, you know, he's a really nice piece off the bench for this Macomb JV squad, and he's got a lot of room to grow. Clock rolls under a minute here in the first quarter. Macomb's got the Panthers doubled up. Nice backdoor cut, but a big block down low by Elby. Rejecting that one, almost gets the steal there. Walker puts up the shot, and that won't go. 45 seconds, line ball with it. Is the Elby on the free throw line. Nice pass down low for Hobson. Hobson kicks it out. Hogue, corner three. Won't fall. Line ball trying to track down the offensive rebound, which he does. And he'll pull it back out. 30 seconds to go now here in the first. Elby hands it off. Line ball. Scoop layup is good.
Good action there. They rolled and curled two players, and then Elby, who set the screen on the curl, popped out to the free throw line, and then a quick handoff on the backside freed everybody up. Great looking layup.
There's Miles, loses it on his way to the rim. May bounces it over. Hogue, layup is good. Count the basket and the foul. Nolan Hogue will go to the line, trying to convert the three-point play. The big burst for the Bombers here at the end of one. Just 5.9 seconds to go. Hogue will shoot one here. Looking to put the Bombers up 10. Which he will. Macon Allison and Colin Adams will check in for the Bombers. Nolan Hogue and Cooper Hobson will come out. 5 seconds to go here now. Working across to Eichen along the baseline. He's going to be fouled by Adams, I do believe.
Final foul, number 32, Colin Adams.
It's a good foul. You got a couple to give. You might as well make a team inbound it, waste more clock off the time.
Yeah, especially with Eichen full head of steam going towards the rim. Turnaround three at the buzzer is no good. And that's how the end of one will come to an end. Macomb leads 15-5 at the end of the first 8 minutes. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. We'll take a quick break and be back with you for the start of quarter number 2.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back here to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. Started the quarter number 2. May with the steal on the inbounds. Misses the layup under the rim. Second chance won't go either. Walker fighting for the board. May kind of got partially blocked by Allison there, and he's going to jump up over the back.
Macomb foul
With locations in Macomb and Augusta, with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron LB Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in, talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory.
Might need to pay them a visit. In the market for a new car.
Is that right?
Yeah, never too.
The old truck not getting around against so good anymore?
The truck gets around just fine. The gas mileage hurts the bank account.
That's a big thing. May now has 2 fouls, number 34 for the Bombers. That's Drake May. Just picked up his second foul on that over back call. Eichen, top of the key. Bounces down low. Walker almost triple teamed down there, and he's going to throw it away right into the hands of Hogue. Hogue racing back the other direction, finds LB. LB fakes, and they're going to call another travel.
LB looked like he wanted to go for the layup, and then Walker came sliding over and got in his way, and so he's like, I'm going to hop step. But then he went down and back up, and then he just moved his feet.
Miles blows by Hogue there. It's met by LB at the rim. LB takes it away, and then he'll throw it away. 7 minutes and 10 seconds here before the halftime intermission. Here's Miles trying to bounce it into the corner over for the other Miles, Christian Miles. He's able to break it up. Force another inbounds here along the sideline for Camp Point. Christian Miles now bounces in the corner, a wild save there, right into the hands of Hogue. Hogue bounces it over for May. May will take it inside. Nice move to the rim for Drake May. And he'll score another 2 for the Bombers.
May, no, he had a 15-foot jump shot he could have easily taken. Instead, put the ball in the hardwood and got to the rim where it's a higher percentage shot. And he succeeded.
Drive here by Cruz. Miles tries to put up the mid-range. The big block there by Hogue. Miles able to stick with it, skip past. This is Christian Miles now in the corner, puts up the long three. Cruz Miles there with the offensive rebound. Here's Walker under the rim, rolls it up off the front of the rim and in.
Evan Walker's going to have to get active here quickly on the offensive side. Down by 10. Need him to really open up the perimeter game with a couple points in the paint.
Here's Allison now with the ball for the Bombers. May now along the left wing. Gets the screen from Hogue, shoots a sidestep three off the back iron. LB offensive rebound, puts it back down. Nice fake. Finish not quite there. Grabs his own miss, and he will draw the foul. LB working hard down low, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
We are seeing a battle that will only grow throughout the next couple of years with LB and Walker. And LB, I'd say he wins that matchup, gets to the free throw line, draws the foul.
He's just such nice head fakes and ball fakes down low for a post player, Being just a freshman, just having that basketball IQ, that awareness is so important. Is really going to benefit him in the future. Briggs Whiskerchin checks back in for the Panthers. And LB will go 2 for 2 at the line. 19-17 is the score. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Go here in quarter number 2. Whiskerchin with it now, top of the key, guarded up top by Allison. Gives it over for Eichen. Eichen checked by Adams. Trying to bounce it down low for Christian Miles. May's there, he's able to break it up and it actually go off Miles.
Yeah, Miles just tried to post up, get the baseline entry pass, but good job by May. Got it over the top of the post up, got his fingers in there and poked it away.
May with it, gives it to Allison. Gets the screen up top from Hogue. May now in the corner, he'll get the screen from LB. Nice pass down low, LB loses it. Adams is right there, he'll just put it up and he'll put it in. Colin Adams picks up 2 there for Macomb on the mid-range jump shot. Panthers back quickly the other direction, hit hard there. That'll send Tatum Eichen to the line. He'll be fouled by, I believe it's gonna go on Colin Adams. Nope, it'll go on LB. His first team's third. First free throw for Eichen is hard off the back iron.
This is a big run here. Possibility for Camp Point Central. Down by, 14? Final 5 minutes at half. You want to cut this, to 6 to 8. And it's going to start from the free throw line. What is it? LB going to get?
And it's going to go on Hogue.
Macomb foul number 20, Nolan
Caught with the over and back.
His second, team
Off the
fourth.
free throw, Eichen goes 0 for 2 at the line. But Camp Point will have another possession. A little bit of delay here. Hobson comes in off the bench. Hogue comes out. Hogue playing with 2 fouls, so he'll take a seat on the bench for a little bit. Walker gets set to trigger the inbound, gets it over for Eichen. Up top for Whiskerchin. Ball swung into the corner. Whiskerchin along the left wing, drives inside, trying to dump it off. Macomb breaks that one up as well. Allison skips it ahead for May. May trying to throw it down low for Hobson. A little bit too much mustard on that pass. Goes off the fingertips of Hobson and out of bounds.
Macomb's working the transition game, and it's all because they're getting their hands in every single pass that's trying to get dumped off into the paint. They're on Camp Point's offensive side, and then they're getting out of transition, just running that time. Maybe May was just being a little too unselfish. He could have taken that for a layup, and there's another swat in the paint for Macomb.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to run transition when you're forcing misses on the other end and getting steals like Macomb has done all night. Here's Adams now, dumps it over for Elby, into the corner for May, gets the screen from Elby. Elby's got a mismatch down low. Let's see if we can get it to him. Hobson will kick it into the corner for Allison. He'll shoot the pull-up 3. That's going to fall short. May throws it way off Whiskerchin, and that's going to stay with Macomb. Nice heads-up play there by Drake May as he's falling out of bounds. And we'll have a timeout called here by Camp Point. Bombers lead by 14, 21-7, halfway through quarter number 2. Looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here for this one, get through some live reads. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soups, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairy.macomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout.
You ever been to the Old Dairy, John?
I have a couple times, actually.
I love Old Dairy.
It's awesome.
Probably
it's
the best
great.
breakfast place in town. Get their hash browns extra crispy.
Great atmosphere in there, too. Can't lie. And Elby will step on the sideline here off the inbound. Getting halfway through quarter number 2 here. Macomb with a convincing 14-point lead. See if the Panthers can do anything about it heading into halftime. And that's one of those things. If you can get a little momentum built up going into the halftime break, that can just spell wonders for you. But this Macomb Bombers defense has been playing well all night. I mean, they've held the Camp Point Central Panthers to just 7 points here. So we'll see if the Panthers can do something to get the lid off the basket.
Yeah, and only two here in the second quarter.
Trying to get it down low for Walker, just couldn't get a handle on it. That'll be another unforced turnover. I shouldn't say unforced. Macomb played good defense there. Three minutes, 15 seconds. May with it, top of the key. Again, Macomb looking for that backdoor action. Trying to work the ball down low. Here's Allison now. Gets it for Elby. Adams, top of the key. Swings it over for May. Thompson on the drive, met by a couple Panthers there. Forced to kick it back out. Macomb has really slowed down the offense here, and why wouldn't you with a big lead? Just 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go till halftime. It's a really long possession. Here's Hobson. Looked like he was going to try to dump it down low, just go straight up with it, trying to put the mid-range in. Won't go, but an offensive rebound, and we're going to have a foul here. It'll go on number 23. That'll be Christian Miles. It'll be his second, team second.
Macomb up by 14, not trying to force anything, really trying to just run their offensive set and get what will be the best possible shot
Here's Elby working on off the inbound. Nice head fake post move. Got Walker in the air. He's able to convert another shot under the basket.
Well, and that's where Walker's going to learn. I mean, he's only a freshman. He'll learn, stay on the ground and make Elby work through you. Instead, you get up in the air, and then Elby can step right underneath and go up and under. But getting up in the air, everybody wants to block that shot, John.
Absolutely. Here's a three-pointer put up by the Panthers. That one no good for Eichen. Here's Walker with the offensive rebound. He'll go up strong to the rim and put two in. Again, Walker, he's about the biggest kid on the court right now in terms of height and just kind of build. So you like to see him get involved more down low, put that body to use. Here's Allison on the backdoor cut, kicks it out. Adams will put up the corner three. That one, nothing but air there. The Panthers down with it. Here's Cruz Miles now working across half court. Close to a travel there by Eichen, able to keep the fleet planted though.
Walker's tired. Hands on his knees.
Oh, he hasn't come out of the game yet.
Yeah.
At least not that I remember. He's put up the shot there. It'll be no good. Once again, had another pretty good look there at the rim, just couldn't get it to go. And again, you got to wonder maybe a little fatigue there.
Yeah, they're young.
I was young once.
Weren't we all?
Here's Hobson now, and he'll be fouled by Walker.
Point foul number 34, Evan Walker, his first.
Be his first. I'm going to say Hobson was shooting there, so Macomb will inbound. Clock rolls under a minute to play. Gives it to Allison off the screen from Elby. He's going to work against Miles. Here's Adams now, over into the corner for Hobson. Hobson top of the key for Elby. Nice cut there by Elby. Gets it inside, working against Walker once again. Shoots the post fade, a little bit hard off the back iron there. Shot won't fall, another pretty decent look for Elby. Here's Eichen back the other direction quickly and answers with two.
And that's what Camp Point needs to do. They need to get going, beat Macomb down the court, find the transition baskets. I don't know if they'll get another possession here in the first half, but that's how you got to open up the second half, I would think.
Yeah, just 10 seconds to play here now. For Macomb, May with the top of the key. Hobson, 5 seconds to go now. Allison back to May. May thought about the three. He'll put it on the ground, goes inside, puts up a wild shot at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall, and that's how the first half of play will come to an end. Macomb leads 23-11 after 16 minutes. Again, listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll play a quick interview here for the halftime break and be back with you for the start of half number 2. Again, this is TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Welcome once again, as we're happy to bring to you another member of the staff at MDH. And today we have Bill Murdoch, the Vice President and Chief Financial Officer of MDH. You know, I've talked to some people up the food chain a little bit, but you're getting ways up there for me to be talking to here. Right. But you're just another guy.
I am.
And we were joking off camera. We'll get to that a little bit maybe as we go along here. But
sure.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You married? You have kids?
Yep. Married. My wife's from Macomb. We have 4 children. My wife's a bomber and a leatherneck. I'm a leatherneck as well. Let's see. I grew up outside of Galesburg on a farm, and we still have a place up there. Go back there every day and enjoy the great outdoors up there. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years now. Enjoy it very much, and really look forward to the challenges that healthcare provides for us.
Now, if I remember reading through your stuff correctly, you're from Oneida, which is up by Galesburg,
Do you
right?
know where that is?
I do. I know where. It's part of Rova.
It is.
It's part of. We're sports people here,
Yeah.
Bill. We have to know who
I graduated
Oneida
from
is.
Rova.
Did you? So it was Rova even that far back.
Well,
Not that you're old. That isn't what I meant there.
There
Bill.
was one. There was an additional town added after I graduated, but it's always been pronounced as Rova.
So what was the town that was added?
Watauga.
Watauga was
which
added.
is where I live now.
So you live in Watauga.
Right.
You graduated from Rova.
Correct.
But Watauga wasn't part of Rova when you graduated from Rova.
That's right. Because
that's like a twisting, turning road right there.
Oh yeah, it's a complex matter here. But no, after I graduated high school, went to college and all that, and then as I advanced my career, we stayed in the Midwest, and finally ended up after we started having kids in the Rovo, Nida area to raise our children, and just stayed there the whole time since then.
How, there's a lot of professions at any hospital that have a lot of that very important, and they are the integral workings of the hospital. Everybody thinks physicians, nurses, providers,
right?
But you have a lot of pressure on you on a daily basis when you're talking about the chief financial officer. So how do you find yourself into that profession? I mean, I think I'd rather be the doctor or the nurse than the chief financial officer.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. When I graduated from Western, I was recruited at that time by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, and we were doing what hospitals have to prepare a Medicare cost report, and I was auditing them. So that's how I got my step into the healthcare career. And then after that, I went to work for a consulting firm that prepared the cost reports for the hospitals and all that. And then after that, I got into the actual inner workings of the hospital, started out as a controller, then worked up to CFOs and larger organizations, and and that's kind of my niche, and that's where I've stayed my whole career.
Now, you mentioned larger organizations. Lindsay Douglas, we talked to her. She's in recruitment for you guys for physicians and providers. And this is not, as far as hospitals go, a larger,
right.
It's not a huge hospital.
Right.
So what does that do for you on a daily basis as you're trying to balance a budget or make a budget that works or help with the finances of that doesn't have maybe the bottomless pockets that some people think of when you think of a huge hospital or whatever?
Right. Yeah, I think that, you've been in one hospital, They're all different. They all have their sets of challenges and struggles and all that. What is very exciting for me is we are we're nimble, we can make quick changes, and I feel like I can make that impact in the organization, those quick impacts to get the hospital on the right track and keep it going and be viable.
Yeah, and funding in this day and age is a key in getting payments. But I'm sure you guys still look at trying to get donations and stuff, correct? Is that involved in anything you do, or do you have to consider any of that when you're trying to make your business positions?
It's a small piece of it, a little bit of it. Our biggest challenge is to get reimbursed from the insurance payers, because there's a lot of noise out there right now where insurance payers are denying everything that not everything, but most things that we try to get reimbursed for. And if we don't get what we're entitled to, then it's a struggle to make payroll. It's a struggle to pay our vendors. It's really tough to keep the hospital going, make the capital improvements that we're doing on the campus right now.
And you're doing a bunch of those right now. I mean,
we are.
Yep. You guys are improving. It seems like monthly, daily, whatever, you're making improvements here in the last 10 years or so.
There's a lot of exciting things going on here on the campus right now with the retail pharmacy, or community pharmacy is what we're calling it now, because it is the community of McDonough County's pharmacy. And we're trying to prepare this organization for future generations so we can keep this hospital in the community for the people of the community.
Okay, so you work and think numbers all week.
Pretty much.
What do you think on the weekends? Now, I think I read somewhere there's some hunting and fishing involved in what you enjoy doing.
Right, yes. I like I mentioned, I grew up on a farm. We still have a farm. We still live on a farm. So I enjoy just about anything outdoors. That would be fishing, hunting, camping, spending time on the farm, just fixing things or doing whatever. That's how I decompress and recharge to do the job that I do today.
Okay. Now, I said I only had two questions. I got one more. We're about at time. But now, you're a hunter.
Yes.
And you're older like me. Okay. So I remember when I was a kid and everybody was deer hunting, if you got a deer, you were lucky.
Right.
Do you deer hunt?
I do.
And how much easier is it on your farm to get a deer now than it was when you were a kid?
Yeah, I'm really blessed because there are a lot more deer today than there was years ago when I started hunting. I do, but I enjoy deer hunting. But I also, every deer I've gotten the last 2 years, I've donated to the food pantry and let them repurpose that. Our sons also hunt with me as well. You eat a lot of that deer meat, but anything I get, it goes right to the food pantry, and I donate it back to the community.
Well, it's MDH is all about community. It's been about community, and you even go home and make it about community. So that makes you a good guy, right?
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate the comment.
Well, that'll do it for this halftime interview. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH with the second half right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at the hangar in Macomb, Illinois, Bombers have the lead 23-11 coming out of the halftime break. Let's get that updated on the scoreboard. Excuse me, John Burton alongside me, Will Thomas on the call here for you tonight.
It doesn't want to go to the third quarter, John.
There it goes.
Now we're good.
Gets us through a couple live reads here coming out of the halftime break. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin, State Farm, Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Also want to let everyone know that it is senior night here in Macomb. We will have the senior night sort of introductions and ceremony following the conclusion of this JV game. We're just going to keep the JV game stream live and play those afterwards. So if you or any of your friends or you know anybody that has a senior that's going to be honored here tonight, make sure to tell them to get onto this live stream. Again, we will have that after the conclusion of the JV game.
Great play there by Christian Miles. Stayed active after Walker's shot was blocked and came back from underneath the hoop with the reverse layup. Oh, even better give-and-go action there.
Here's Beck on the inside. Misses that one down low. Walker with the rebound. Panthers have the lead down to 10. Again, if you can come out of the halftime break here a little re-energized, put some points on the board early, they can definitely make this thing close. Walker now has on the low post, kicks it out for Whiskerchin. Into the corner for Cruz Miles, bounces it down low for Christian Miles. Back to Cruz Miles. That three won't go. Walker with the offensive rebound. Nice effort there. Gives it over for Eichen. He'll put up the three, and he'll put it in.
It's a big start for Cam Point here.
5 quick points out of the halftime break, and the lead is down to 7.
Got to get another stop, though. This is where it can turn in for a 2-possession or a 3-possession
Here's Beck on the turnaround shot. That one's going to hit the support system up above the basket. That's going to be out of bounds. Shot won't count.
I thought it was going to drop in, too.
Yeah, it looked like it was for a second. LB will check in here pretty quickly. 6 minutes, 33 seconds. Macon Allison will come off the court, so a little more size now for the Bombers. Trying to match up with Walker down low.
Albie's been the only one that's been able to, like, body him up.
Whiskerton will knock down the left wing three, and here we go, folks. Strap in. Camp Point now, 19 points. That's now 8 points coming out of the halftime break, 23-19.
8-0 run. We talked about it, getting some momentum going into halftime, and then they came out ready to play.
Couple shots missed down low, big block there, and the Panthers will come away with it. Leads down to just 4 for the Bombers. Like I said, the Panthers are killing it. Here's Eichen now. Drives across against Beck, puts the shot up. That won't go. Walker came in for the board. He'll kick it out of bounds. Macomb will take possession.
See, what needs to happen there is the drive happened and Walker flew up to the top, almost to the elbow. He needs to stay there because the defender's coming across. It's an easy dump-off pass with the angle for an easy layup.
Beck now surveying the defense up top for Hobson. Line ball has it on the right wing. Gives it to Hogue coming off the down screen. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Elby has it. Back to the corner for Hogue. More pick and roll action. Elby fighting for position down low. Working against Whiskerton. Using his body, trying to create a little room. Spins on the inside, and he's going to be fouled. Let's see if they're going to call that on the ground.
Camp Point foul number 34, Evan Walker.
Evan Walker will pick up a foul, his second.
Team first.
Whiskerton got switched onto it. Oh, great cut there, right to the rim. Emmett Beck, no one followed him. Weak side, straight to the left block for two. Great out of bounds play.
Yeah, nice job there by the Bombers, able to get some points on here at the board here in the second half. Pushes the lead back out. Here's Whiskerton trying another three, and he'll get another three. That's 2 threes here now in the third quarter for Briggs Whiskerton. Lead down to 3. Nice cut there by Lineball, and he finishes it inside.
Great vision there by LB. Got double teamed, had Walker on the baseline, look back middle, and there was the cutting Bomber for the 2.
Miles drives in, kicks it out for Whiskerton. He's had the hot hand here to open up the third quarter. Definitely got to step out and guard him out there. Eichen now back to Whiskerton. Back over for Eichen, trying to drive against Hogue. He'll lose it as he goes to the ground, and that's going to be a travel. Turnover, possession to Macomb. 5-point lead for the Bombers, 27-22. 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
So now for Macomb, you're starting to weather the storm of the early run by Camp Point. Can you go on a run by yourself, extend this back out to a double-digit lead, or just slow down the tempo of this basketball game?
Yeah, Camp Point came out of the halftime break on all cylinders. As you mentioned, Macomb has done a pretty nice job. Able to score some points here recently. That one almost turned it away. Or turned it over, I should say. Inbound set, stuffs it down low for Elby. Elby, nice catch, nice finish on the inbound play there for Elby. Cruz gives it up for Whiskerton. Whiskerton, Hogue pokes it away from him, and then he's going to foul Hobson. Pretty good foul there. Bombers would have had a 3-on-1 fast break.
Now it's Camp Point's turn. They got to slow down everything. They got rolling fast to start. Everything was going. Now they're rolling almost off the tracks with how fast they're going. A couple turnovers. Now a couple fouls is what that's Whiskerton. That's going to be just his second, but that's team foul already, number 3.
Camp Point foul number 31, Briggs Whiskerton, his second, team third.
Macomb on the inbound. Somebody lost Beck going towards the rim, and he scores an easy 2. And here come the Bombers, pushing the lead back out to 9.
That's 2 out of the last 3 end line out of bounds that Beck has been wide open, cutting to the rim. Miscommunication.
Whiskerton, top of the 3 key. That's a new one. Top of the key 3 won't go.
Feed it into Walker. Let him work.
Linebaugh comes right over, takes that one away, hits the scores table hard. Pops right back up though. Linebaugh must have caught a piece of the line there on that steal. It'd be can't point ball.
There you go. Feed it into Walker. Let him work on Albee. Now, little body contact. They let it go, though.
Yeah, definitely those two big men fighting hard down low. Been pretty physical between the two of them throughout most of the game. Walker just lost that one, trying to go, a little power dribble to the inside. Here's Hobson now with it in the corner. Nice pick and roll action. Albee wide open. Scores another 2 for Macomb.
Anytime they put Albee in a screen, it's getting switched. So that means Wickersham is getting the screen. He's getting screened by Albee, and then they're switching on that. Albee's getting the all-day action.
Back to Walker down row. Turnaround shot is good. Again, you'd like to see Camp Point maybe go to that a little more often. And another thing for Nick Albee on that kind of pick and roll action, he just does such a nice job sealing out his man, gets him on his back hip, and makes those layups so much easier going towards the rim. Linebaugh trying to feed it to a cutting Beck. And pass will be tipped by Camp Point, Macomb basketball. Lead still at 9 for the Bombers. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the third. Linebaugh throws all the way up top for Albee. Here's Beck, top of the key. Into the corner for Hobson, trying to bounce it down low for Hogue. Gets it to him there. Hogue double team, passes it over for Hobson. Nice use of the body there, able to create room and converts 2 under the rim.
And so Macomb weathered the early storm and is now back up double digits, 35-24. And I think is really taking back over control of this game.
Yeah, definitely came out of halftime a little bit slow, did the Bombers, and Camp Point came out firing, but Macomb's done a nice job just working the ball inside, really slowed down the pace on that end of the court. They got the lead back up to double digits. Here's Walker on the inside. Shot a little bit short, won't go. Linebaugh scoops up the board, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Linebaugh over Hobson. Nice pass down low for Albee.
What a pass.
Just spun it around, threw it behind his back. Albee was right there and finished it on the other end. Dun-a-nut, dun-a-nut. See that on SportsCenter Top 10. What a play there by Cooper Hobson. And Camp Point will take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back here at the hangar, Macomb weathered the early storm here by the Panthers at the start of half number 2. They lead 37-24. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, support all area student athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Brain Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Macomb with the steal. Albee almost had Allison on the back door there. He'll kick it out for May for 3. That won't go. Panthers now with the board. Here's Walker now. Takes it inside against Allison. He'll be fouled from behind by Albee. It'll be Albee's second, and Walker will go to the line. Just 43 seconds to go here in quarter number 3.
Wickerchin and Albee having a few words with each other down there.
Walker misses the first board. The first free throw, I should say. Beck will check into the game. Whiskerton just down there talking to everybody. As soon as Elby checked out, he turned right to Drake May and started jawing over to him.
Social guy. You know, trying to make friends. You never know.
I always thought, those are the type of conversations that I always find so interesting. That's why I love it when you get players mic'd up like that. It's just so interesting to hear what they're talking about down there.
Yeah, because for all we know, he could be asking if you want to get, steak burritos after the game.
Exactly.
Oh, big screen.
Yeah. Line ball just didn't see it. A little bit slow to get up there. Looks like he's going to be all right.
Number 31, Briggs Whiskerton, his third.
That'll be Whiskerton's third. Definitely a big collision there under the basket. Line ball just never saw it coming. Adams gives it over for Allison. Line ball working against Eichen, dumps it down low. Adams turns around, that won't go. Beck, nice offensive board there. And line ball will shoot the floater, that won't fall either. Gets his own rebound after it was tapped around. Can't get that shot to go, and Miles of the Christian variety will be fouled by Drake May.
You know, John, I spent a lot of time in the college game, and when you have the ball at like 25 seconds, everybody's holding for one shot. You don't want to give the other opportunity. Broadcasting these high school games here on TSSR, Game Time Live, I've seen more high school teams not worry about the holding for one and going straight to the rim or trying to shoot it even with, any time.
Here's Whiskerton, puts up the shot at the buzzer. That won't go. Will, I kind of noticed that too. You don't see teams really, keep that in mind very often. Like you mentioned, at the college level, you'll see teams a lot of times hold the ball there, but really at the high school level, they just take any shots they can get, and if they can get going to the rim, even if there's 10, 12, 15 seconds left on the clock, they'll just do that. So at the end of 3, Bombers lead 37-24. We'll take another break here on TSSR and be back with you for the conclusion of the JV contest.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Back here at the hangar, Bombers lead 37-24 going into quarter number 4. Palm Plus is proud to have served the Macomb and surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Palm Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville.
Pawn Plus is where you spend some of your other free time, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of my free time, actually. Been working there. We were just talking about it today. I believe the 11th will be my 4-year anniversary there.
Wow.
4 years, yep. I started working there when I was 16. 20 now. I love it there. It's just always so interesting.
So that was your high school job.
Yeah. And we're still there. We're going to hopefully stick there all through college.
Might as well. Pays the bills, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. 37-24. Bombers lead here at the start of the 4th. Nice handoff over for Linebaugh, trying to fake to get Walker in the air. Walker, nice defense there, taken away. Miles back the other way. Elby slapped the backboard. I thought usually they call that, off, basket interference. They didn't there.
In the college game, I've seen that called. In the high school game, I have not seen that called.
Well, there you go. There's the expert breakdown.
Not saying it's not basket interference, because I think it technically still is. I just don't think the officials at the high school level call
that, yeah.
They're also probably not expecting as many guys to get up and slap the backboard. Think about it as much as they do in the college level.
Here's Elby with a mismatch down low on Eichen. Turnaround shot won't go. Rebound there.
See, that's a shot I would love to see him go with his left hand. He power dribbled, went to the left, and then tried to come back and go spin left while shooting with the right hand. Go with the left hand, just go up. You get older, you get more strength with that weaker hand.
Here's Lash now. He tries to swing it to the corner.
It'll be Camp Point basketball.
Be Camp Point basketball. Beck was able to bat that one out of bounds.
I got to give credit right now to Macon Allison. He's out here playing with glasses, and they haven't fallen off his face one time. As a guy who's played basketball with glasses his whole entire life, my glasses didn't stay on my face. So that's huge props to wherever he gets his glasses from, John.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I was in that same boat working with the glasses on the basketball court. I can't tell you how many pairs of glasses I have broken playing basketball. I believe Allison has had those same glasses on the whole year, at least the games that I've covered. So big shout out to Macon Allison's glasses, and big shout out to Nick Elby, who's coming off the bench for the Bombers, and he has played really well here tonight. Scores another 2 down low there. (39-24), and we're going to have a kickball violation there. So Bushnell will stay with Camp Point. Lash gets set to trigger it inbounds, throws it into the backcourt for Cruz Miles. So we got the Bombers pep band filing in behind us. Again, it is senior night here in Macomb. The senior night ceremony will be broadcasted at the end of the JV game. So we'll just go right into it after the conclusion of this game. So once again, if you or you know somebody who has a senior that's being honored here tonight, tell them to get on the game stream so they can watch it live. And of course, all the YouTube videos will be posted afterwards, so you can go back and watch it as many times as you like.
Camp Point foul on 34, Evan Walker, his third, team second. A reminder to all senior athletes and their parents, please meet on the full steps of the gym lobby on the front side of the 3-minute mark.
5 minutes, 15 seconds. Line ball working with the top of the key against Miles. Here's Elby, feeds it down low. Allison, power dribble, puts up the shot, won't go. Fighting for his miss down there. We're going to have a foul call to go on Allison.
His first, team first.
His first, team's first here in the fourth quarter. Cruz Miles gets it to the corner. Christian Miles 3. That won't go. Walker, nice offensive rebound there. Pretty physical down low there with Elby. And we're going to have an off-the-ball foul called here. I think that's going to go on Beck.
Bomber foul number 11, give it back. His first.
It sure does.
He popped his like left leg out there in the paint, and that's where they got him at.
Pretty packed house here in Macomb on senior night. People just keep filing in and filing in. It's a great atmosphere here in the hangar. I mean, I love broadcasting in this gym.
Yeah, I was over at the what I call the real hangar.
The real hangar, yeah.
On Monday, and that was a great atmosphere for the girls' senior night. Other than it felt like it kept getting warmer and warmer inside the gym, but that could have just been because of the hot play that was going on in the court.
You know, that must be something that happens often, because I've noticed that quite a bit over there on Jackson Street. That gym gets very hot.
Yeah, over there.
There's Walker on the inbound. Is it over Christian Miles? This is Cruz Miles now. Swings it all the way over for Lash. He'll put up the 3. Shot won't go. Hogue with the board. One-hand pass. Trying to put on his best Tom Brady impression there. Looked more like Justin Fields.
That was good.
You like that one, Will?
Hey, as someone who's not a fan of the Bears, I love that. That was a good one.
We'll probably get some comments about that later, I'm sure.
Send them in the chat. Send them my way.
4 minutes and 10 seconds now.
Even better, come to Western Illinois basketball tomorrow, afternoon, all day, and tell me in person. I'll be over there in press row broadcasting. Wear your white, though, because it's a whiteout. There's my plug to the basketball teams at Western tomorrow.
Yep. Girls game and men's game will be broadcast on ESPNU as Western will take on UT Martin. Of course, the Ohio Valley Conference matchup there. Western still, I believe, men's team in second place in the Ohio Valley Conference. Been playing well this season.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Camp Point. It'll be Macomb basketball.
Inbound comes to Elby, almost loses it out of bounds. He's forced to just throw it off Walker as he was really tailing out of bounds. Principal Scott Sullivan almost caught a face full over there sitting on the bench. Nice backdoor cut there by May, and he'll score another 2 under the bend. Macomb breaks the 40-point threshold there, 41-24. Again, it's really just been all Bombers here in this game. They got a big lead in the first quarter. Camp Point Central kind of threatened there at the start of quarter number 3, got things pretty close. I believe they had it within 3 at one point, but Macomb, as we mentioned, just weathered the storm there and then pushed the lead back out. And it's really just been all Bombers here tonight.
And he's got it done not on right away on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. As you see, we got a scrum and both players fighting for the basketball on every single possession. Anything in the paint on the offensive side for the Panthers has been difficult tonight. Give credit more, I would say, to the Bombers' defense than their actual offense, even though they put up 41 points tonight. They've only allowed 24.
Whisker Chin will check in for Camp Point, as well as number 2, Maxwell Sash, getting his first play of the game for the Bombers. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. That pass almost thrown away. Sash will put up the 3. That's going to be a little bit short. Rebounded by Whiskerton. Throws it up the court. Christian Miles, layup is good.
Christian Miles.
Miles has 6. A balanced scoring attack today from the starting lineup for the Panthers. Everybody in the scoring column. But the recipe for a good winning team is having production from the starters and the bench.
Absolutely. We'll see that pass tipped out of bounds there. Again, that's really one of the, I feel like one of the most overlooked rules in basketball. It's just that 6-man coming in off the bench. And again, Macomb has a really nice one in Nick Elby. And again, we've seen them, kind of go to Elby. He provides a lot more size. They sub him in and out for Macon Allison. And really, just coming in off the bench, being able to score points, play good defense, that's something that is just so valuable to really any basketball team at any level. It'll go for May. Here's Elby now working on the right wing. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, puts the ball on the ground. He'll lose it on his way to the rim. That pass poked away by Lash. And here's Miles back the other way. Left the layup a bit short, trying to clean that one up there. That shot won't go either. And May will go back the other way, throws it right into Whiskerchin, and he's going to be swarmed by 4 Bombers there. And he's able to play a little keep away there. Here's Whiskerchin now. Over for Miles. He'll go to the rim. Rebound batted around. Hobson with the board. Nice pass over down low for Hogue. And gets a little acknowledgement there. I believe that was Connor Bishop down low. One of the players on the Macomb varsity squad after Hogue scored the 2 points there.
He got shoved. He got thrown back. He was going to go run into the pen, and the varsity player said, no, get back out there. Get back on defense.
Another 2 points there for the Panthers, 43-28. Bombers still with the big lead, and again, just 1 minute and 10 seconds to go now. All signs point to a Bombers victory. And we're going to have a timeout here. I believe it'll just be called to get some subs in.
Second timeout. Entering the Macomb lineup, number 3, Akiris Penn. Number 32, Colin Adams. And number 12, Cassidy Harrison.
So subs in for Macomb. It'll be number 3, Karis Penn. Number 12, Cassidy Harrison. Number 32, Colin Adams. They will check in here with just over a minute to play for the Bombers. Looks like it'll be Whiskerchin, Eichen, both the Miles, and number 22, that's Lash out there for the Panthers. So Hogue is the only one out there, only one of the starters out there for the Bombers right now. Here's Sash with it. Gives it to Penn at the top of the key. Back over for Sash. And that pass is going to be broken up. Whiskerton might have jammed his finger a little bit there. That's the worst part about playing basketball. Just, breaking up passes like that, jamming fingers. There is no pain that is worse, I would argue.
And there's no pain that, it doesn't go away.
It doesn't. It can last days on end. And Sash will step on the line there. 45 seconds to go here. Again, we will have the senior night presentation after this game. And Miles and Lash definitely not on the same page there. Here's Hogue with it for the Bombers. Gives it over for Harrison. Harrison gets the screen from Adams, goes right to the rim. Shot is good. Cassidy Harrison. Nice shot there by the Bombers, just knifed his way through the defense. A pretty nice finish on the inside as well. Here's a drive inside by Lash. That one taken away by Penn. 3-on-2 fast break. Penn dumps it over. Adams' layup is good. So the subs coming in off the bench from Macomb, probably providing a little bit of life here late. And that looks like how things will wrap up. 47-28 is the final score here for the JV game. It was all Bombers here in Macomb. So you can hear the pep band playing here behind us. And again, it looks like the players and the cheerleaders and dance squad and all the seniors here in Macomb are getting lined up on the far end of the court.
Good evening and welcome to Bomber Basketball. Tonight's a special night as we honor senior members of the boys basketball team, Bomber dance team, and the cheerleaders. First, let's meet the basketball seniors. Connor Bishop, escorted by his parents, Craig and Carla Bishop. Ian Case, escorted by his parents Donnie and Kelly Case. Tommaso DeMarchi, escorted by his host dad Jeremy Robinette and host parents Stuart Farrell and Alicia White. Dion Doyle, escorted by his mom, Kathy Lewis, and his grandpa, Greg Houston. Jake Hobson, escorted by his parents, Becky and Steve Hobson, and brother Cooper. Hunter Kendrick, escorted by his mom, Mindy Fryer, and dad, Derek Kendrick. Let's give a big round of applause for the senior basketball team members. Now let's meet the members of the Bomber dance team. Abigail Grove, escorted by her parents, David and Amanda Grove. Aliyah Houston, escorted by her mom, Danielle Houston. Cadence McCord, escorted by her dad, Preston McCord, and mom, Crystal Lambert. Megan Peters, escorted by her parents, Edward and Megan Peters. Let's give a big round of applause to the senior cheerleaders. Congratulations.
So there were all the senior night presentations. Again, we're going to hop off this stream, jump onto the varsity stream. You'll see some of those seniors in action as, again, the Macomb Bombers are taking on the Camp Point Central Panthers. Should be a good one over on the varsity side. So for John Burton and Will Thomas on the call with you here tonight, this has been TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. We hope to catch you for the varsity contest.